So
I can't even look at it. I can't. It's too embarrassing.
What's happening?
What?
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 times Jennifer Garner was awesome.
I'm Jenna Rink. I could have told you that without doing this.
Being stalked has been hard for me, but it's beyond what a child should have to endure.
Little fish, let me come in.
The little fish trembled and replied, "Not by the skin of my finny fin fin."
For this list, we're looking at the Hollywood actress's funniest, most memorable, and/or most relatable moments in the spotlight. Let us know what first comes to mind when you think Jennifer Garner in the comments. Number 10. Her exceptional talent for napping. She may have shown us her deadly moves in Daredevil, but it's safe to say we can forget Elektra now.
I'm not gonna fight.
Good. Then this will be quick.
Garner has shown us that her real superpower is napping on cue. And somehow, the real-life version is way more charming. As an actress, producer, and entrepreneur, Jennifer Garner is one talented and busy woman. But ever the self-care champion, she prioritizes downtime, even scheduling her stealth sleep-ins. Posting her calendar reminder as well as angelic pictures of taking naps on the fly, she proves that there's never and always a perfect time to sneak some shut-eye. And speaking of shut-eye, can we talk about the time she read this expletive-laden bedtime story for Vanity Fair? Hilarious. Number 9. Once Upon a Farm. Wellness and nutrition are staples of Garner's lifestyle. Not only did she do ballet for 10 years, she's known for working with notorious LA trainer Simone de La Rue. With her emphasis on the importance of early childhood and a healthy start, Garner co-founded Once Upon a Farm.
It's hard to fit everything in. It's hard to find a balance. It doesn't exist. And it's hard in the middle of all that to stop and think, how am I going to make a fresh food with a healthy fat for my baby?
This cold-pressed food company aims to give babies and kids better access to organic, nutritious food. Quote, "Our mission is to nurture our children, each other, and the earth in order to pass along a happier and healthier world for the next generation."
Michael, I know you won't be able to resist it.
No, I'm not going to be able to resist it. And as a matter of fact, you're going to help me for Christmas because now I'm just going to hand out these when people walk through the door. There's your meal. Knock yourself out.
We think her work to make the world a better place is just darn good. And using fresh ingredients like that, we're sure it's also quite delicious.
I feel really lucky and look forward to helping moms pass on food as close to homemade as possible.
Number 8. Her Oscar meme response. Plus, she gets memes. Garner showed us that not only can she steal a moment with a wistful glance, she can also own it with a meme of her own.
What's happening?
What? What is happening?
At the 2018 Oscars, social media went wild after witnessing a seemingly perturbed Garner pause for reflection mid-ceremony. The footage, broadcast to millions of viewers, inspired hilarious memes, such as Jennifer Garner just realized she forgot to take the chicken out of the freezer, and she just got the theory of relativity. The sky's the limit, Jenny! While she told Ellen she wasn't quite sure what was behind the much-talked-about moment, she did venture a few guesses with her fans, including, "Congrats to Shape of Water. Maybe I should date a fish." Gotta love a lady who can laugh at herself.
Hey Jimmy Kimmel, what's in your wallet? Wait, where's my wallet?
To work with Lena Dunham. Wait, did I sign a nudity waiver?
Number 7. When she made her People's Most Beautiful cover about the real kind of beauty. In 2019, Garner was put on the cover of People magazine's Beautiful issue. While she seemed more surprised than the rest of us, Garner made it about the kind of values for which she's fondly known. Quote, "I feel like I'm happier and feel prettier when I look less in the mirror. And the more I am thinking about my impact outside," she told People.
You know, whether it's smiling at people on the street or actually going out and trying to help other people, it's about what you're getting back from people instead of what you're putting out there, I think.
Perhaps Garner's cover reflects the zeitgeist shift, as we evaluate the impact superficiality has on our moral contribution.
That's the first time I've seen it. I can't look at it.
There you are.
I can't look. It's,
Well,
People is now a magazine for AARP.
Despite her newly bestowed beauty crown, Garner still seems to be most at home as her natural goofy self. Seen here playing saxophone a la Band Geek Chic for her gal pal Reese Witherspoon's birthday. Number 6. When she was a real-life Jenna Rink. Jenna Rink longs to grow up so she can be accepted. That is, until one day, after a humiliating incident, her wish comes true. But she soon finds out that being cool isn't all that it's cracked up to be.
I don't have any real friends. I did something bad with a married guy. I don't talk to my mom and dad. I'm not a nice person. And the thing is, I'm not 13 anymore.
Garner's iconic performance in this hilarious rom-com had us joy-filled from 13 to 30. And she seems to fangirl just as much as we do. Garner regularly shares fun tidbits, like this play-by-play of the unforgettable thriller sequence, and this tribute, saying, quote, "I feel so lucky to have had the experience of making this joyful movie." All of which leaves us needing to schedule a rewatch.
I want to be 30. 30 and flirty and thriving.
Did we mention that when she took a BuzzFeed quiz to see which of her characters she's most like, she got Jenna Rink?
I'm Jenna Rink. I could have told you that without doing this.
Number 5. Anti-Paparazzi Campaign. In 2013, Garner, her then-husband Ben Affleck, and actress Halle Berry campaigned for laws to protect children of public figures from harassment by the paparazzi in California. Garner's deeply personal and disturbing testimony of her own experiences was instrumental in lobbying for Senate Bill 606.
I love my kids. They're beautiful and sweet and innocent. And I don't want a gang of shouting, arguing, law-breaking photographers who camp out everywhere we are, all day, every day, to continue traumatizing my kids.
This increased penalties for those harassing minors because of what their parents did for work, meaning no more strangers getting up in the grills of kids.
I think that there's an idea that because our pictures are everywhere, that we're complicit in it, when really what happens is they're waiting outside our door every single day.
As Garner put it, the new law has, quote, changed her kids' lives. Now that's a show of strength and vulnerability to make the world a better and less creepy place.
Being stalked has been hard for me, but it's beyond what a child should have to endure.
Number 4. The way she handled her divorce from Ben Affleck.
This morning, their Hollywood romance has officially come to an end. Jennifer Garner and Ben Affleck have filed for divorce, citing irreconcilable differences 2 years after the couple split.
Garner's marriage to Ben Affleck was always the subject of intense media scrutiny. Meeting on the set of Pearl Harbor in 2000, the two married in 2005. After announcing their separation 10 years later, rumors began to swirl, alleging an affair between Affleck and the family nanny.
Is Ben Affleck really dating his ex-nanny? This is Christine. She's a 28-year-old stunning high-end Beverly Hills caregiver who was hired by the Afflecks in the spring. And this is Us Magazine's new claim that the two have had a hot new romance. But is it true?
Despite the pain Garner herself faced, she's remained publicly respectful of her ex and co-parent of 3 children, saying, quote, "If you see your kids love someone so purely and wholly, you're going to be friends with that person. No one needs to hate him for me." Garner was subsequently one of his biggest supporters during an alcohol relapse in 2017. Affleck has called their divorce, quote, "the biggest regret of his life." And with Garner's impeccable poise, we can't blame him.
What was the hardest thing for you to be honest with yourself about?
That I was going to get divorced.
Number 3. Every time she shows us what a great mom she is. Garner makes no secret of the fact that being a mom is her favorite thing. She holds herself accountable for every experience she shares.
There's a stoplight, and through that stoplight, it's a lock to the ocean. And so then we start feeling a current pulling us to the ocean.
Whether it's getting lost in a kayak in Sweden or getting adorable notes of complaint from her kids, she's always down to earth about mistakes being a natural part of parenthood. Garner tells us that gratitude and mindfulness are core principles in raising little humans.
You know, you're just dealing with 2, and then you think, oh, I put a baby down. I swear I put a baby down somewhere. And you kind of walk through the house, there you are, and he's just happy. As can be.
Well, you're not coming off as a good parent.
Quote, "While your kids can seem to be selfish and concerned only about the word mine, they are watching you really carefully. If you care about other people, they will too." Not only does she talk the talk, she walks the walk. Check out this footage of Garner canvassing for Girl Scout cookies.
Supplies are limited. Happy Girl Scout cookie time.
Number 2. Save with Stories. For over 10 years, Garner has been working with Save the Children, understanding the vital importance of education for low-income families.
But without SAVE out there catching kids as they are escaping war-torn countries, or helping kids who have Ebola, or, helping girls not become child brides, or lowering the rate of infant mortality, or helping kids here in America, the world would be really in bad shape.
From visiting transit shelters at the U.S. border to rural communities, her work to influence the trajectory of children's lives speaks volumes to her character.
Thank you so much for having me.
No, you for being here.
Of course.
In the pandemic times of 2020, Garner created Save with Stories with fellow actress Amy Adams.
Save the Children and No Kid Hungry are on the ground serving children who need our help now more than ever.
They've set up a fund to directly address the food shortage and educational needs of kids affected by COVID-19.
Reading their favorite kids' books on Instagram and Facebook during the pandemic for families stuck at home, they are driving donations for Save the Children and No Kid Hungry. These nonprofits are, quote, committed to meeting the most urgent needs of children at this time.
Little fish, let me come in.
The little fish trembled and replied, not by the skin of my finny fin.
Way to use your power for the greater good. Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Laughing gas trip to the dentist. Way to turn a cavity into a comedy video for the ages. In 2017, Garner shared a video of herself on Instagram that had us all in stitches. The laughing gas had yet to dissipate after a dental procedure when Jennifer was filmed in a car on the phone.
It's so beautiful. Listen to this song.
Slurring her words and becoming visibly emotional, she loves on the blockbuster musical Hamilton in a hysterical yet, let's be real, relatable way. Most of us feel that way when we're not on laughing gas. Thank you, Jennifer, for continually being willing to share your hilarious everyday adventures.
And so I told them about it. They have to see it.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo. And be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.